This patch turned out to be quite intense. There are things that I liked a lot, and there are those that didn't appeal to me at all. I want to share my opinion on the entire patch, provide feedback, and hope that my voice will be heard where it's needed. Let's go! Let's start with the changes to ammunition. Most top tier ones have become inaccessible for us,
¿Quieres?
such as 56A1, which is now available only at the 4th loyalty level of the Peacekeeper. There has been a complete rebalance in some places, like in the 921 caliber, where literally every bullet has been overhauled, and an intermediate one has been added, where now PS is almost useless and BT is even worse than PS in the previous patch. There are many small changes and overall they are not bad. However, the question is, does it make sense? We'll get back to that. Let's move on for now. Newly added guns, RPD, VSK, Spear. Honestly, I rarely encounter people with them. I've mostly seen people with VSK, RPD and Spear just have not come across my path. In the case of Spear, it's quite clear. They added a gun, it's expensive on the flea market. At the same time, they seemingly give you the opportunity to use it at the 3rd loyalty level of the Peacekeeper. He sells magazines, ammo, and so on. But developers don't provide an option to buy a muzzle device, for which you'd have to pay 200, 300, 1000 at worst. It's necessary to add some intermediate muzzle device, as well as a barter for Spear at the 3rd loyalty level of the Peacekeeper. Who will play with this if the price of the weapon is 500k. Regarding RPD, it's sold at the 3rd proper level for almost 100,000, and you can't even attach a sight to it. For the same money, you could take Stack M4, attach a sight and go dominate. So I would either lower the price of the machine gun or make it available at a lower loyalty level. Now, I remind you how important it is to subscribe to the channel if you want to meet again. Bolton, which initially seemed buggy, is generally 90% okay. It performs well on all locations, except for the ground zero, which is pleasing. The painkiller effect is also splendid. Thanks to that, I don't get killed in ice anymore, and at least I see enemies. Recoil, which has become more skill dependent and understandable, was supposed to reduce randomness in the game. However, all this careful reworking, literally tweaking every gun, went down the drain because of one thing: what has always frustrated everyone: bats that snap you from a kilometers away in the ice. So what needs to be done to make Tarkov players enjoy the game more? Let's add head neck and let the character's sides be protected by the 2nd class of aimed packets, and in the case where the armor consists only of plates, nothing at all. And if it's stated that the plate protects the chest, then it will protect only a smaller piece of it, and the hit in the collarbone, which is almost not protected, will be considered as if you were hit in the chest. So you put on an expensive visor and armor, and visor shoots you in the neck. Before there were two options. You would be killed almost instantly, either by a strong bullet that kills you in the chest or by death in the head. Now we have a head, neck, 2 sides, and a bunch of holes in the armor. The value of taking anything with you except headphones and a gun is minimized. And all armor consisting of plates like Sleek, Exit, goes to the trash, because they almost don't protect anything. Additionally, PS can penetrate them. So let's get back to the question: was it useful to rebalance ammunition in the game? On the one hand, yes, because otherwise we would be killed even more often. But on the other hand, it makes almost no sense, because practically any crappy bullet kills you in the neck, mouth and butt, and you don't even have a minimal sense that I invested a lot of money and this will somehow pay off. I've already noticed that running naked with a pistol is the coolest tactic. All the innovations in this game, the expansions of the shoreline and its rework, new pieces on the street of Tarkov, the armored personnel carrier, it's all cool, really not bad. Except for this strange hitbox system. To improve it, we need to change the distribution of damage, so that if you are hit in the neck, part of the damage goes to the chest and arms, and part to the head. We don't play tanks here. There's no time to aim precisely where you'll hit the enemy. There's a high dynamic of the game, which achieves high randomness in everything. Realism is good, but the game is unreality, where everything is planned. They worked in a team, and the dynamic of movement and behavior are completely different, which cannot be achieved, at least for now, in a game like Escape from Tarkov. Write your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is where the video ends. Thanks for watching until the end. See you next time.